Hey, hello everyone, it's Meredith. I am here with our week ahead reading. I am using Gilded Tarot again. If you've been watching the recent readings, you know these cards are very hot right now with messages, so I'm not going to mess with success. I'm going to stick to it. So we are going to pick our bottom of the deck card, which will be the theme of the week. Thank you for your wonderful comments, everyone. I really appreciate and enjoy them. Yeah, I'm going this way today. Ooh, look at this. Wheel of Fortune. Theme of the week. Ooh. Okay, synchronicities. Unexpected delights and surprises. Living in the benefits of great love for our own selves, and then how that is shared with the togetherness of our people, our special people. There's abundance, there's prosperity, there's good fortune. Anything started right now on this card, it will flow easily and well at this time. My guides are saying new projects started, flow well, go well. Chance meetings, unexpected delight. This is the great theme here on this card. That's what my guides are saying. Okay, let's go for our first card of the week, which is going to be Sunday the 9th. I also feel encouraged by my guides to say to you, if you haven't watched already, watch Fridays daily and then watch the weekend reading. Maybe try to watch them back to back if possible. This is what my guides are encouraging. If you've already watched them, consider rewatching and then come to the week ahead. Apparently there's going to be some overlap and connection according to my guides. I feel like we're writing a book, and this is the next chapter. Okay, so what do we most need to know for our Sunday, the 9th of September? Oh, we just dropped 3 cards on that. I'm going to take them all. Why not, right? There's such a glare here. Sorry about that. So Sunday the 9th, we have strength. Okay, there's a lot of information on that strength card. It's an 8. It's super stable. Also, Wheel of Fortune, that's 10, which is a cycle of completion and fulfillment. So there's fulfillment going on here. This card on strength also speaks to the sweetness of life. One of the things I love about the strength card is that we have this beautiful, peaceful woman standing next to, usually with her hand in its mouth, what's considered a ferocious animal, a wild, untamed, ferocious, some would say beast. I wouldn't think of a lion as a beast, really. I see them as really beautiful and, well, strong, right? She's not attempting to tame this being, and this being is not attempting to harm her in any way. So there's a bit of, it seems counterintuitive on the card, right? But it is a harmony. It is acceptance. It is allowing each to be their own. There's a message of divine masculine feminine integration on this card. So this is something that we may be settling energetically within our own selves. We've certainly had a lot of message about inner spiritual journey work. So this continues on the 8th, but it's also a message of having the endurance to see it through. We've got that. And we've seen those messages a lot this week. As I've said in other daily readings, we've seen the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Wands, we've seen the 10 of Swords, we've seen the Death card. And so we've had a lot of simultaneous endings and beginnings in our readings, and we've had a lot of magnificent, unexpected, fantastic, unexpected delight right here, Wheel of Fortune. So Whew, that's exciting to me. If you take the power that came out of the weekend reading and apply it to just the beginning of this new week ahead on our Sunday, and we start out with strength, my feeling is there's a huge carryover from that reading to this. Then we have the Ten of Pentacles. Yes, more fulfillment, another 10. So 10, 10. That is amazing. So fulfillment, cycle of completion. The Ten of Pentacles is a bit of a legacy card. It's what's passed to us through our family. And you can look at that in a variety of ways. You can look at that financially. You could look at that in terms of property, inheritance. My feeling here, though, it's what's handed to us in our belief system. From age 0 to 7, we are completely we're completely programmed by our environment, our world around us, and those who care for us. So, so much of our beginning is still written into our, let's just say, our hardware. And the 10, while it's a beautiful gift of a card, it's also an invitation to take a look at our programming, our belief system, our matrix of belief, my guides call it, and take stock, do an inventory, and ask yourself some questions. How do I feel about this? Do I really believe this, or was this a belief that I just modeled? And is it serving me now? Consider that. So Sunday could be quite a bit reflective for us. And what goes with this? Yeah, Ace of Swords. We have some brilliant clarity on the day. Look at that. Divine and cosmic gift too. I feel a connection here to our deep intuition, to our higher self knowing, awareness, our claircognizance. I feel that we're just simply going to know things that will maybe run through the filter of the belief system on the 10, and then we're going to ask ourselves with strength, with endurance, does that serve me now? Do I require a fresh perspective? Most likely you're going to say yes to that because the wheel is here, and I feel like things are being churned up. And not churned up in a negative way, like we're going to be some emotional wreck. I feel it more that it's a joyful self-discovery. That's what I feel. Joyful self-discovery that invites us to question what it is we think we know and what it is we feel we believe, and then to ask, what have I not considered in that, and is it serving me in the now moment? That's good work. That's spiritual journey work. That's what we do every day. It seems that our Sunday is going to have quite a focus for it. Let's take a look at our Monday, the 10th of September. What is in the atmosphere? We have the Empress. Creativity, generosity, abundance, sensuality, intimacy. I know we need another card for that. We need a clarifier. Oh, and it's dropping out of the deck. 3 of Swords. You know, that ace could be this sword right here. This is a tough card. It's a cringe card. For sure, it's a cringe card. However, let's take a look at the pairing here. We have the Empress, and then we have the 3 of Swords. She's love all day long. The 3 of Swords is considered the heartbreak card. There's sorrow, there's grief on this card. And over here we have the 10 of Pentacles. So I feel there is an enduring invitation to take a look at what baggage we're carrying still, how that's influencing the now moment. Getting a fresh perspective, something new to consider, means that we have an opportunity to recall these memories and say, I feel complete with that. Yeah, it was difficult. Do I need to have this encoded, you know, in my software, in my hardware? Do I need to allow this to continue to affect my now moment and my ability to say yes to real, true love that is on offer to us? You watch that weekend reading, you'll see this, okay? The weekend reading, we had an overwhelming message of mastering our yes. And some of us say yes, but we can't follow through. We saw that in that weekend reading because we're still carrying this BS with us. The question my guides are asking right now, and I know this is going to come out sounding a little bit blunt and tough, but for real, how long do you want to hang on to what was? How long are you going to allow that to direct your now moment? When in your now moment, you are, some of us are pleading with the all that is, please bring me something new, joyful. Please bring me that great love. Please this and that and so on. Can you really accept it as it's being delivered to you if you're hanging out in grief and sorrow? Probably not. Now, this is not to diminish your experience. And this is not even to say, get over it, walk it off. No. However, it is to say, are you strong enough to accept what you've asked for in this now moment? Because it is being handed to you. It is being delivered to us. Are we going to allow the grief and sorrow of the past to influence this now moment? And I feel that's so deeply connected to what's on the Ten of Pentacles. It doesn't even have to be a legacy card of what you've been handed by those who raised you, cared for you, your peers, your elders, your environment. It doesn't have to be directed by any of it. It could very likely be directed by how you're feeling about your life experiences in that now moment. And you could find yourself not fully enjoying the gift of the now because of this old stuff. So it's not about forgetting. It's not about dismissing, glossing over, or any of it. It is knowing that you have had the strength to look at it. It is behind you, which says not only did you survive it, but you're thriving now. Sometimes, though, these long shadows cast by grief and cast by sorrow have us believing that it doesn't ever go away. And it's not really meant to. But it isn't really meant to direct the now either. Every moment is a choice. That's what my guides are saying. Every moment is a choice between love and fear. We're choosing love consistently. And then a whisper of fear sneaks in. And all of a sudden, it's directing the now, isn't it? So, more love, not less. That's why the Empress is here on our Monday, the 10th. This is why so many of our messages are focused on how we love, care, and nurture ourselves first, and then how we are able to offer and share that with everyone else that we love and care for. So do this work for you, and you bring your best self, not only for you, but to everything else you touch. Let's take a look at, did I say that was Tuesday? No, that was Monday. Sorry. This is hard sometimes. Okay, we are going to Tuesday the 11th of September now. Date and day of the week challenged. Okay. Ooh, okay. The saga continues. So Tuesday. Okay, I'm being corrected here by my guides. We're rewinding back to Monday. And that Seven of Swords goes with our Monday because the Seven is considered the thief. And here's the period at the end of this chapter of Monday. When we allow this Three of Swords to direct the now moment, when we have chosen fear over love, we are stealing, we are robbing ourselves of that now moment. So this card shows us how profound an effect that has. So pain of the past, grief, loss, sorrow, heartache, all of it. If we are continuing to play that tape loop of, well, back when I was with this person in this relationship and he or she said, did this, betrayed me, cheated, lied, whatever the story is, and we all have a common theme running through it. We've all had these experiences in some way. When we allow that story to have influence over this moment, we rob ourselves of what the Empress represents, which is pure, raw love. It is a choice, folks. So let's take a look at what we're handing ourselves, what we're dishing up to ourselves. Let's get some brilliant clarity on it. And let's have the strength to say, yes, I endured it. I survived it. I'm thriving in the now. So now I'm co-creating something new, and the universe is delivering it. Right at the center of this reading, our theme of the week is the delivery system of the universe, bringing to us exactly what we prayed for. Let's not allow the pain of the past and the horror we see on that Three of Swords to rob us of the beautiful divine and cosmic gifts. Okay, now we can go to Tuesday, the 11th. What do we most need to know for our Tuesday? Oops. I'll give you, oh God, a card you can't see. Six of Wands, beautiful. And Knight of Pentacles. Wow, okay. And one more here. 3 cards per day this week so far. Six of Wands, this is victory, success. This is coming home to the self. Yes, this is successfully doing this work right here. And the benefits are witnessed, in my feeling here, in a great way on our Tuesday. Which may be as beautiful as waking up that day feeling free, liberated, because we took a hard look at this and decided, yeah, more love, not less, right? Then we have the Star here. I'll get to the Knight. We have the Star here, which is fulfillment as well. This is manifestation in action. This is grace, beauty, more love. This is connected to the Wheel of Fortune, the delivery system of the universe. It's like pouring it into our hands right here. There's a bit of alchemy on this card too, just a touch. Not like Temperance, not as heavy as Temperance, but it is definitely here. And this card to me feels like a rising up out of the challenging spiritual journey work over here on this 3, over here on this 7. Oh, apparently I left something out according to my guides. The reminder that the 7s in tarot represent heaven touching earth. So there's the grace on that 7 of understanding that heaven touches earth within our heart space. And that's where we experience all the beautiful expansion in life and our expanded connectedness to our own selves, our soul self, and how we share that with everyone else in our world and how they share it with us. And when we don't do this work, when we don't move forward from this pain, we rob ourselves of the beautiful love in the now moment that the Empress represents. So the grace on the 7 in this card is showing a transformation, a showing making the choice to bring heaven to earth. Like you've stolen from yourself before by descending into this. You've robbed yourself of these beautiful moments. We've all done that. So there's the grace in witnessing it, so you have the contrast to say, yes, that happened. Ugh, horrible, horrible. But I'm going to recover. I'm going to endure. We're doing it. And then over here in our Tuesday, we're seeing this on the Star. Here's the alchemy of that process of transforming it through our heart space, bringing heaven to earth. And then it's backed up by manifestation. Then we have the Knight of Pentacles. He's Mr. Slow and Steady. And he is an energy that is undervalued, which is interesting because we're talking pentacles, we're talking earth, we're talking tangible, prosperity, financial and otherwise. And the gift of this Knight is that he is enduring. This man is a rock. He will show up for you over and over without fail. And here we have 6 of Wands. You know, he looks, of all the knights, he's the most still. He, as I said, slow and steady and Funny thing is, though, he's not a procrastinator like we see with the Knight of Cups, who tends to procrastinate and not always follow through. This one always follows through. And in the weekend reading, I did say some of what is taking place energetically may not happen at a pace that we are comfortable with. It may be slower than we anticipated, and it may feel slightly frustrating. Those are energies that can come into play with this Knight, but hang in there, because this 6, this star is what that slower pace creates. You can't rush this kind of beauty. And it is worth journeying for. It is worth the experience, because it's rich, it's deep, it's fulfilling, it is passionate, but it's a slow burn. It's a sustaining burn. It's not something that's a flash in the pan, you know. It's deep, it's meaningful, it's sacred, and it is to be savored and cherished. This is what we're co-creating, because over here we've had things that have come and gone fast. And I say fast, but you know, my guides are telling me to share this with you. There are people that have been in very long-term relationships that were over in the first year, but they stayed for 20, 30, whatever years. So that feels slow, doesn't it? But the fast part of it was that first year. And then we all hung on out of this feeling on the 3, this feeling on the 7, out of fear. And we're recognizing it's time to let go, because there's this now, and this is enduring. And it is a slower burn, it is a slower pace, but it's a sustained pace. That's a miracle right there. Isn't it worth the journey for the miracle? That's what the star shows us. And I like the direction of this card too. I like the direction up here as well, because this is so cool. We're walking toward this. This Knight is here. He's allowing us to come to him for this enduring and sustaining experience. And over here we witness the universe pouring all of this amazing, miraculous on us. Okay, let's go back again to Monday. You have the Thief walking away, and you have the Empress looking away, and this is in the center. This is us walking away from stealing from ourselves any longer. This is recognizing we've done it, we've robbed ourselves of it. And over here, back on our Sunday, we have Strength also looking away. Same direction as the Empress. Same direction as the Knight. This is the unseen. This is what we don't see, but this is what we are faithfully walking toward, and the universe is allowing. It's not even beckoning, but this is how we master yes. Even though we can't see it, we may not have evidence of it, it's there, and we're walking toward it. No more of this bull. And the wheel is in the center of it all, turning in our favor. Oh, gosh. Someone wrote in, I think it was Rochelle, she said she got goosebumps off that weekend reading. Well, Rochelle, I have goosebumps right now. That's our Tuesday. I am really struggling with days, folks. Oh, okay. Here comes Wednesday. The Lovers. This is a gorgeous card. Look at how beautiful this card has been done. These two have complete faith and trust in one another. I love how the light comes out of the heavens and touches them both. She's full of wild abandon. He's full of like fierce yes. And he's like, I got you. And she's like, you can have me. Yes, allow me my silly moments, but I don't mean to diminish that in any way. This is gorgeous. This is sacred. This is what is cherished. This is what is savored. This card shows that. beautifully. I have complete reverence for this. And there's even dolphins in the background. You can't go wrong with dolphins. Talk about happy joy, right? The Lovers. We know the Lovers. The Lovers is a choice that usually comes with a sacrifice. And the sacrifice I feel here is being brave and bold enough to let go of that Three of Swords, to stop allowing it to influence the now and robbing us of this. And I don't mean this in the sense of, you know, your sensuality or sexuality with your beloved, but this is your loving relationship with everything you are in relationship to in your life. Whatever your passion is. So many of us, the passion is for our beloved relationships at this time, but we're more than that. We have interests. We have hobbies. Some of you are great photographers. Some of you are mountain climbers. Some of you are cyclists. Whatever it is, this is you being in love with that. And that's what that relationship looks like. And if it doesn't look like that, this is the work that we are being encouraged to do. Do I need another card for this one? My guides say no, but that's funny. I found a card that was turned up. Yeah. I'm going with my intuition, even though the guides are saying not really on this card. I'm taking this for our Wednesday, the 12th. Nine of Cups. Excuse me. Dream come true. Wish fulfillment. Wishes being fulfilled. Manifestations. The Star. The Wheel. The Empress. Our Wednesday has us leaning into making certain that this, the feeling that is evoked within you as you gaze at this image, that this is the feeling. This is your magnetic draw right here. This is your conversation with the unified field of all that is. And this is how we manifest. We bring this feeling, this wild abandon, this beautiful trust. We bring that to the universe, and that's how we co-create. So take the deepest wish in your heart, and you bring that to the unified field, and you create this. The universe is allowing. It is awaiting you. And we are riding our horse toward it. So get on your horse, pack this in your bag, and go, people. Just go. That's Wednesday, the 12th. Let's look at Thursday, the 13th. Ooh, okay. Oh, all right. Five of Cups. There's another cringe card. Oh, interesting. Five of Cups. So this is some of the fallout from our Monday. That's connected to our Three of Swords. And this feels intuitively like a cleansing. We may shed some tears. We may experience some frustration on this day. But this is the work we're doing. Okay? It's all right. Oh my gosh, there are 4 cards that came with this one. It's interesting. What did I say earlier about the 7 of Wands? Yeah, we've had this. And okay, so you notice the 6 wands here, and this guy with the 1 wand, he's fending off these 6. He's doing it successfully. This 5 of Cups, this connects to the 3 of Swords because it speaks to pain of the past. And our processing of it, our letting go of it, choosing love over fear. That's the work, right? And perhaps over here on our Wednesday, bringing this feeling that I was just talking about, this passionate yes you, to the unified field of all that is, has evoked some more healing work. There's reminders, there's memories of what went on, what caused this grief, sorrow, and heartache. So I have to call your attention to, as I always do on the 5, that there are 2 cups remaining, 2 cups upright. This person's not looking at them. These 2 cups represent all the goodness we just talked about in all these other days. So we may have a moment where we completely forget ourselves and we are crying in our 3 turned over cups. Be with it, acknowledge it, validate it, love it, but get back over here, get back on your horse and bring this to this. Do it. Okay, and here's the process. You've got the 7. These 6 wands can represent what spilled out of these 3 cups over here. And this is the stuff we're lamenting. This is the stuff we have remorse over. Just do the spiritual journey work with it. Recognize that we do not have to become our story. We get to rewrite in every moment, and we rewrite by choosing love in every moment. And again, that is not diminishing the journey we've walked. That journey has seasoned us, and it is providing us with tremendous wisdom. And we can gaze at that wisdom, we can draw on that wisdom. We don't have to do it from grief or sorrow. We can do it in joy. We can do it in admiration, spiritual admiration of surviving it. Then we have the 4 of Swords. Take a break. That's what this card is about. Just take a break. Now, I also want to comment here. If you look at the image, there are 3 swords pointing at the torso of this knight. Could be these 3. So this is the process right here of releasing and letting that go. You've gone to war. You've endured the battles. You've watched the cups spill. There are 2 remaining, which represents the 2 of Cups. You all know how I feel about the 2 of Cups. That is the love card. Rubber hits the road there. That is the manifestation of a fulfillment, of a beloved relationship. And not only that, but first and foremost, it is how we love ourselves so we can create this. So here we have the knight taking a break. This is the knight here doing the battle. I love that it comes in a 7, heaven touching earth. Heaven touching earth, yet again. Over and over in the heart space, we have heaven touching earth. This is us healing ourselves. This is us going in, enduring, doing the work, taking a look at what we've decided to carry with us, set it down, use our brilliant clarity for that. Be this divine love so that we do not rob ourselves of all these gorgeous things we have been co-creating. You got to do it with some rest, and this knight is doing that. Okay, the 4th card that came on our Thursday, the 13th, is the Magician. Co-creation, and look what's in his heart space. It's the cup. Love all day long, but more alchemy here to go along with the star. This is etheric in feeling. This is the unified field creating, making it with us, and this is us bringing it into form on our Thursday. Wow. Okay, let's look at our Friday. That would be the 14th. What do we most need to know for Friday? How sweet is that? Ace of Pentacles, divine and cosmic gift. This is more manifestation. So etheric coming into physical form, physical form. Yes! That's us doing it. Gosh, we're a success. What else do we want to put with that ace? What do we have? Here it is. That's amazing. This, okay, 9 of Pentacles. You all know I love this card. You've heard me say it. I'm still going to repeat it for those of you who are new and haven't heard me say it. The 9 of Pentacles is a self-made person. They're in their garden. They have achieved so many of their goals, but this card, the Ace, is showing what we're doing. This is an end result over here of this card, or these cards, this card, the Empress, the sword here. I mean, the other thing I love about this card, I know, I'm interrupting myself. I just don't want to keep repeating what we've got going on. You're seeing this wheel in motion. Like, look at this. This is what I interrupted myself on. This is how the wheel is turning, incrementally turning, and look at the goodness it is bringing us. So the Nine of Pentacles, one of the reasons I love this card is it's almost always shown in tarot as a very serene looking, calm, peaceful woman. She is generous. She is abundant. She has abundance to spare. She's loving. She is comfortable in her own skin. The thing I love most about her is that she's got a wild streak that you don't suspect. She's got this. She's got this. And she's definitely got this. And she's definitely got the Empress. She's all that and so much more. And this is the feeling that I'm talking about over here on our Wednesday in the Lovers card, telling you to bring this wild abandon to the unified field, to co-create, so that you create this. And the Ace is saying, here it is. The Ace is saying, hello from the universe, I got this for you. Can I leave that package at your door? Yes, you can. Okay, let's take a look at our Saturday, the 15th of September. High five for the Gilded Tarot, right? This card has, these cards have been so hot this week. It's crazy good. What do we most need to know for our Saturday? Beautiful King of Wands. There's more. I'm not going to elaborate on him until I see what else comes out of the deck. Two more. Ooh. Okay. Saturday. We're going to call Saturday Self-Mastery Day because we have the King of Wands, and you all know the Kings and Queens are about self-mastery. So we have a blending of energies here, more alchemy. Yeah, hello Magician, hello Star, hello us. King of Wands, passion, a new venture, a tempered, knowing, new, fresh direction and perspective, collective wisdom, combining with the King of Swords. Hello, more self-mastery. You know I call him Mr. Charming, Mr. Ruthless. And I tell you all, he gets kind of a bad rap for being that because he looks like he could be kind of cold. Most tarot readers consider him to be a cold dude. And I don't sense that he is. It's just that making harder decisions takes real strength. And sometimes when we are being strong, we appear cold, when really at our core we're feeling this. We're feeling this deep love of the Empress when we're dropping a cold sword on something, right? Because choosing to come out of the comfort zone from the inner healing work that we've done, and if you watch again the weekend reading, you'll hear about how we get comfortable in the healing process, sometimes cutting our way through. You know, it's a bit of a painful process, but this guy, he can do that. He's got the strength for it. He's also got the passion for it because he's got the Queen for it, the Queen of Cups. So she is a beautiful harmonization of these two cards. This is masculine energy meeting feminine energy, and these energies coalescing and creating something new together. And this is the allowing that's going on with the gifting of the wheel, this sword, this six, this star, that knight, this magician, all of this, the Two of Cups that appears on the Five of Cups, and arriving here on our Friday. This is the heart of the matter. We have the passion to say, enough already. I am pure raw love, and I'm going to live like pure raw love would live off that wheel. And this is what I've created on my Saturday. well, it's just a week, folks, if you believe in time at all. But this is the work we're doing, and it's magnificent. And I'm super excited for each and every one of us. Leave some comments and tell me about this process for you. Share it on the channel, because a lot of people would probably enjoy hearing your story. So give some detail. Share the journey with us. Let us know what it took for you to do this, to co-create this, how you came out of your 3, how you robbed yourself of it, and how you decided to stop doing that, and what happened when you decided to start living like pure raw love would live, and being a beautiful light in the world. Tell us. I'm going to do an affirmation card for the week. We're going to use The Universe Has Our Back. I was going to do angel answer cards, but the guides said no, because there's so much content here, it would just be overwhelming. We are going with this one. Ha! Perfect! My fearless freedom lights up the world. Yes, go be the love light that you are. Shine that light so bright. Everybody needs shades, okay? Let's do it. And tell us a little bit about your journey. It could be very inspiring. You never know who's watching and who needs to hear what you've got to say. Thank you all so much for tuning in. I appreciate your comments. Please like the video, subscribe to the channel. If you wish to book a private reading, you can do that in the description box below. It's taking me just a little bit over a week to get the private reading request videos out. So hang in there. They are being done, and they're very exciting. I love them. And I love this reading. So peace to each and every one of you. Have a beautiful week. I'll be back with Monday's reading very soon.